Hello everyone. Let's start with a new chapter today, tenses and their uses. Let's see what is tense. Tense is a form of verb which shows time of action. The word tense means time. Now there are three kinds of tenses: past tense, present tense and future tense. See the past tense. The sentence is, the students played well. Present tense, I pray to God daily. Future tense, we shall attend the meeting. Each of these tenses has four forms. Number one, simple, which means the action is taking place. Continuous, that means an action is in progress. Perfect, that means the action is complete. Perfect continuous, which means action started at a given time in past and is continuous up to the present. Now let's see this table here. On the top you can see all the three tenses: past, present and future. On the left hand side you can see all the four forms of these tenses. Let's take one block at a time. Simple past. It means I ate pizza yesterday. The rule for it is subject plus verb second form plus object. See simple present. I eat pizza every day. That is subject plus first form of verb plus object. I'm sure you all know that I is a subject, eat is a verb and pizza of course is your object. See the future simple. I will eat pizza tomorrow. Subject plus will plus verb plus object. So again we'll take the first form of verb with the will. Now see the second line, continuous past. So it is past continuous. I was eating pizza when you arrived. Subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing plus object. See the second one, present continuous. I am eating pizza right now. Subject plus is mr plus verb plus ing plus object. So ing is necessary in all the three tenses. It means action is taking place. See the continuous, future continuous tense. I will be eating pizza when you arrive. Subject plus will be plus verb and ing plus object. Now see the past perfect. Past perfect, the sentences here. I had eaten all of the pizza when you arrived. So subject plus had plus verb third form plus object. Now you have to understand perfect means the action is completed. Now present perfect, I have eaten all of the pizza. Subject plus has or have plus verb third form plus object. See the perfect continuous tense. See the perfect future tense. I will have eaten all of the pizza by the time you arrive. Subject plus will have plus verb third form plus object. Now see the last one, past perfect continuous. I had been eating pizza for 2 hours when you arrived. Subject plus had been plus verb plus ing plus object. See present perfect continuous. I have been eating pizza for 2 hours. Subject plus has or have been plus verb plus ing plus object. See the future perfect continuous. I will have been eating pizza for 2 hours when you arrive. Subject plus will have been plus verb plus object. Now let's take one tense at a time. Let's start with simple present tense. So simple present tense is used when an action is taking place at present, when a sentence begins with here or there, when universal truth or habit is considered, when we use it in time clause, in dramatic narratives, in reports, to introduce quotations, in synopsis. Now see present continuous tense. It is used when action is in progress, means the action is going on. Second, in the temporary situations. Third, in the repeated actions. Fourth, when you're planning for future actions. Present perfect tense. It is actually used when the past situation that continues up to present. When you have to express what happened in the past. Action that has just been completed. Or for habitual actions, even in a news broadcast or telecast. Now let's see the next one, present perfect continuous tense. Now this tense is used when an action started in past and is still going on. Present perfect continuous is used for repeated actions or for drawing conclusions. Now there is one very important thing that you need to remember, where to use since and for. Now understand, since is used to denote point of time. For example, 6 a.m., 7 p.m., Monday, January, yesterday, today, tomorrow, evening, noon, etc. However, for is used to denote period of time. For example, for 2 hours, for 10 years, for a week, for a day. I want you to revise everything from the book itself. There are certain tables given on page number, it's 42 and 43. Don't go through the tables right now and don't confuse yourself. Just go through the simple present tense. Just go through this present tense. I'll continue with the past tense and future tense in my next presentation. Thank you.